Okay, so I'm just making this video to show you guys basically the progression of my learning to fly RC planes. This is basically my first plane. It was a 4-channel glider. I forget who makes it, but it's the A800, and it is got a gyro. It has basically a toy transmitter, and it was good for getting oriented and getting used to control and everything like that. It doesn't have the ability to turn the gyro fully off, but my second plane did. And as you remember from maybe the other videos, I painted this one. This was a Volantex 750 millimeter P51, and this was a great second plane. It had the flight stabilization, the gyro, not a lot of power. It could do aerobatics if you turn it to intermediate mode on the toy style transmitter. It also had the ability to turn the gyro off completely. So I was able to practice and learn flying with no gyro. Able to take off and land it a couple times with no gyro at all, which is a big step. I got about 50 to 60 flights on it before it just eventually became so damaged from the occasional bad landings or grass landings with the wheels on, or just lots and lots of mistakes. In fact, if you look at my other videos, you'll see one of them I crashed it into a lamp pole because I just didn't see it very well. Anyways, it's basically glued and taped back together, and it's been relegated to my garage wall as a decoration now. So it was a great second plane. If you're trying to go into warbirds and low wing planes, I went straight from the glider to that, and I loved it. It's gonna be great for the price and a fun plane. My next plane was this. This is the Mini 400 millimeter FU Corsair by Eachines. As you can see, I did a little bit of painting on it, just filled in the panel lines with a permanent marker, added some touches, spray painted the bottom white, just kind of like some of the other Corsairs. Changed the cowl from yellow to white, just painted that white, painted the prop, blacked out in front. Just a few little things to dress it up a little tiny bit so when it's flying, it just looks slightly less toy-like. But it also has a gyro. It's a great low-wing plane. It's a good beginner plane. It does have the ability to turn the gyro off as well, which is great. And, I've got about 15 flights on this. It is, I have yet to crash it, so that's great. Definitely moving it up slowly and getting the basics all down, which is good. And I think after having these 3 planes, pretty inexpensive. I think this was around $100. That one was around 60 when I bought it, my first one. The Volantex, I believe I paid about $160 with the radio and everything ready to fly. And now I think I am excited for this. So this is the Hawker Tempest from Hobby King, 800 millimeters. It does have a gyro. It does have the ability to turn the gyro off, but it's going to be faster. It flies on 3S. It also is going to be using a 6-channel DSMX. I actually bought the DSM-8 transmitter, so it has a regular actual hobby level transmitter. Once that comes, I'm going to set everything up. I'll make a quick video just showing my settings as a beginner and what I've learned from watching more YouTube videos by other people. So I'm probably going to try to set it up as best as I can for kind of a beginner. First time working with setting the expo and rates and things like that on a transmitter, so I'll stumble through all of that and hopefully make a quick video getting it in the air and showing you how that works. And again, this is all basically just my progression from RC planes, working my way up very slowly. And I would definitely recommend anybody who wants to get into warbirds or low-wing planes, start with something like this. Very inexpensive, easy to fly, And then you could either go to like the mini E-Sheens, they're super easy with the gyros. I really recommend the Volantex, again, using the gyro and everything. So that's going to be a couple of steps. And then my next step is going to be this guy here. And then I'll make a video on this one. And then my ultimate goal, which is where I'm trying to get to, is going to be this guy up here. I'm not sure if you can read the label from there, but it is the P47 1.2 meter with ailerons and flaps and all of that. So I've had that for about 2 years now. I just haven't built it or gotten to where I'm comfortable enough to think I can fly it without crashing it. So that's the goal, and I'll have a couple of videos coming up soon showing me progress up to that plane. So have fun and get flying out there.